Hey everyone, it's Cody Grant here with McCarthy. Welcome back to our Plaza entry update. Today is January 12th, 2023, about midway through the work week with lots of updates to give and lots of stuff lined up for the rest of the week, as well as some work going into the weekend. So go ahead and dive on into that update over at the Canopy area, where our teams have been working extremely hard on our two central activities out there. The first being the installation of those planters and benches, and the second being setting those columns. Some great progress to report for both of those. With the columns, we have all of them up and set. They're just working on some final adjustments there, and then our team's poured a bunch of those planters and benches, but there's still a lot more of work to go into that activity, so they'll be continuing to work on that throughout the rest of the week. Our plumbing team in that area has also started to install that storm pipe on those columns, so they'll be working on that throughout the rest of the week as well. As far as we're going on there in the East-West Pavilion, where we demolished that fountain, our teams there are wrapping up that activity, just installing some carpet there where that fountain once was. I've been working this week just prepping that surface and getting that all down, but that will be opened back up to the public starting next week. So we appreciate everyone's patience. We had to take a little bit of space there to be able to demolish that fountain, but that went super smoothly. And again, I just appreciate everyone's cooperation with that. But that space will be open back up to everyone on Monday. And then a little bit of another disruptive activity that will occur on Saturday there in the east side of the East-West Pavilion there, where those escalators run up from the street level to the main level. We will be shutting those escalators down temporarily on Saturday. This is because we got to get a team in there with a lift to be able to access some columns and install some through bolts there. So we just felt that it would be best if we disabled those escalators temporarily. But again, that will just be during Saturday. We also will have a little test run from 4 to 6 on Friday night, just to make sure that we can get access with the lift and everything. But we appreciate everyone's patience and cooperation as we work through that activity, and ask that you use the elevators instead of those escalators right there. Here's a quick update photo here in that canopy area. You can see we got all those columns set there, looking absolutely fantastic. And you see down there that they've got those some of those planters and benches poured. Like I said, just some fantastic progress going on in that future home of the vestibule, which is really starting to look the part out there. Some more exciting progress to come as they continue to work through all the different activities in that area. And jumping over to the Plaza garage, our teams there are continuing to work on level G1 of that garage. Jumping over to a quick update photo, you can see that they've started to pothole there to expose those PT cables so they can lock them off and make them safe. Again, a little bit of a tedious activity there, but our teams are doing a fantastic job there working through that, and we'll be continuing to work on that throughout the rest of the week. And over in Hudland Park, our teams over there continue to wrap up a lot of activities, sidewalk grading and forming, making those last concrete pours over there. So jumping over to a quick update photo, you can see some of that new beautiful sidewalk they poured out there. So looking absolutely fantastic, but continue to push to wrap up Hudland Park and make that open to the public. So fantastic job there by our team. So they'll be wrapping that up later this week and early next week, but looking absolutely fantastic out there. And again, as always, great job by our teams. And as I said, the only Saturday work we have going on is in that street level there. We will have some in the west end of Hudland as well, but just some relocation of some Cobra head lights out there, so nothing too disruptive, but that is it. One last thing I wanted to touch on was just the frequency of our updates. We were going to be adjusting it a little bit. We felt it'd be better if we just have one update per week, so we're going to start doing that. Every Thursday will be our update. However, if there's something that we really feel we need to get out there that's going to be a little bit more disruptive, we will release a special edition of the update. But that is how we're going to do these updates going forward. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and we greatly appreciate all your patience and cooperation as we work to build this awesome project. And we will see you in the update next week. Thank you so much.